Commanders, and I'm back. So yeah, had a quick break there for some food, and during that time I have flown the 18 jumps back to my fleet carrier. So yeah, we need to now restock or adjust a few modules around at the fleet carrier. Actually, I've just remembered something I did forget to pick up on the way back, or Shinata Desria, and that was a one of the new Xeno scanners. So I'm going to have to take that off my crate. Right, so just lining up with the fleet carrier now. Yeah, so it is this side of the planet. It's like quite a large water world there.
Welcome, Commander. Adherence to the speed limit is appreciated. Docking request accepted. Maintain an appropriate speed during approach.
Landing gear deployed.
Right, so
Scan detected.
let's go in. First, we'll swap ships. Actually, first thing I want to do is
Engines shutting down. Hello, Commander.
refuel the fleet carrier, because at the moment it's out of fuel. So I need to swap into my trade ship. Check, see how much fuel is in the fleet carrier. Right, so jump range is 161 light years, so it's got 35 tons of 1,000 tons. So let's go to, try to remember how to do this. So go to inventory, transfer from the fleet carrier. First we'll transfer onto the fleet carrier. Tritium, so I want to transfer all the tritium onto the ship. So I'm pretty sure this tritium is all stuff I got during mining. Maybe some of it I bought. I have had my ship on for buying tritium, but I don't think many people have actually taken me up on the price that I was offering. Right, so confirm transfer.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Up into the can't remember where it is. How did you get to the tritium depot? Carrier management. Is it carrier management? Every I can't remember how you actually move tritium. Carrier services. Tritium depot. There we go. Right, so it's now at 733. So how much do we need to do next? 1,000 minus 733 plus 267. So back to the storage and transfer. There we go. So it's 267. And then into carrier services and right. So so the fleet carrier is fully recharged. Right, that's first thing to do. And next I want to go to take the new scanner off my crate. And carrier services, outfitting, so utilities. So yeah, we have the enhanced xeno scanner here. So we want to store that module. And again, I want my stored modules. I want to. What did I leave behind? I left something behind. There's auto field maintenance unit, that was it. So we need to pull that here. Right. Okay, so that means we should have everything in the space station now for my new ship. Right, so we're going to go to Popular Pop, use the ship. Carrier services, outfitting. First thing we need to do is the optional internals, change that fuel scoop back to a hull reinforcement. Reinforcement and which modifications have it got? So deep plating. Well, what are the stats different on those ones? Oh, that's more reinforcement package. Mass. There's a big difference in the mass. Oh, that's a free. Right, so yeah, it's just that one. Okay. Right, so equip that. So the Xeno scanner. Right, so we do need to do a little bit of engineering. So the remote workshop and the engines. So I will take that up to the top level. Right. Oh, still not there. One more to go. There we go. So, so I don't quite. So the optical mass is down by 10%, but the multiplier is up by 28%. Not quite sure what the difference is between those two. But yeah, that should give us a little bit more, or make it a little bit cooler. Do we want to set off without the hull reinforcements? Not the hull reinforcements, the module repairs. Let's see if I have one on this ship already. So outfitting. Stored modules and back. Optional. Right, so I'm going to abandon the planetary approach suite. Oh, I can't abandon the planetary approach suite. I thought you only needed that for landing on the planet, but it looks like I can't actually replace it. I can't get rid of it anyway, so... right, is there anything else I could get rid of? Or would I have to go for... I would have to go for a loser meta ally. Let's do it. If I've got one, let's see if we can replace it. So it can't do that one. That's a military one. That's not a military one, so it should be able to replace that one. Oh, it is a military one. Put that back. So that's military. And that's military. What about that one? Is that military as well? No, it isn't. Right. Do I have... right, only the one on the way. Right, so I'm going to go for now without it. So yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm preparing the ship to go into the maelstrom to collect samples we need. And the one thing we should never forget, and that is limpets. I need to stock up on limpets. So prepare everything before we set off.
Cargo hold at maximum
Right.
capacity.
Okay. I think I'm now ready. So let's launch and head off towards... Oh, not disembark. Launch. Yeah, we'll head off towards the maelstrom. I think it's one jump away. Definitely don't think it's more than two.
Ship release.
Might be a good idea if we refuel though.
The landing pad.
Scan detected.
let's refuel before we set off, as I have just removed the fuel scoop. We'll need enough fuel to get us there and back. Assuming we're not coming back in a body bag.
Docking successful. Engines shutting down. Welcome, Commander.
Right.
Ship has departed. The launch underway.
I'll just do a quick weapons test as well, make sure my ship just doesn't grind to a halt as soon as I get my weapons out.
Landing gear retracted.
Right, so let's see. Let's sort out the module groups. So, yeah, I seem to have enough power for everything. We'll put the frame shift drive is on level 5. Is there anything else we don't need?
Departure complete. Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, so it looks like the weapons are all okay. I'll have to reset the fire groups a little bit too. Should we do that now? Fire groups. So I'm going to need to have. Right. So Xeno scanner, heatsink launcher, field shutdown neutralizer. I think I put that onto a joystick key. I can't remember what that was. So the Xeno scanner and the data scanner's on the same one. So that's a research scanner. Where's the collector limpet? The collector. I have got a collector on board, I think. Modules. Anti-corrosion rag. E-pick. Collector. I'll move that up to 3. Why isn't that shown in the fire groups? Oh, there it is. Right, so if we put the collector on 2, and what else haven't we got? One on research. Put that on 1. Right, so that should be okay for there. Right. Plot a route for the Maelstrom, which is here. That is 2 jumps. Can I do it in 1? How far is it? 27. No, I can't. That is 2 jumps.
Cannot comply.
2 short jumps, but still 2 jumps.
Frame shift drive charging.
Right, so the idea is to just skim around the edge of the Maelstrom to begin with. Being interdicted straight away. This will be a test to see if my new thrusters will keep me away from a Fargoid. I'm not interested in a fight just yet. Wait for my FSD to cool down. Ah, guess what I forgot? I forgot to. I'm gonna have to go back. I forgot to put the scanner on. So let's plot a route back. Yeah, I took the scanner off the other ship, but I forgot to put it on this one.
Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one. Engage.
Oh, right, that looks like I'm in the same system. I'm still. Oh, I didn't actually leave the system. Right, I'm not going to travel that far. Let's just jump somewhere the other side, and jump back in. Hopefully, we don't get interdicted this time.
Frameshift
Yeah, so we got interdicted before leaving the system. Yeah, I expect to get interdicted a couple of times before we actually get to the Maelstrom. Now we can plot a route to the fleet carrier.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it seems a bit ridiculous travelling 14 light years to save having to travel 22 light seconds, but that's the quickest way to do it. But 22,000 light seconds, right. Right, so where's the fleet carrier? Got to go back to that. That's about 1,000 light seconds away now, so yeah, 1,000's a lot better than the 22,000 that we had before. Yeah, so I only need to find a slot to put the Xeno scanner on as well. And yeah, unlike combat, it can't be a combat slot or a slot sharing a weapon, because I don't want to be opening fire on the caustic emitters until after we've extracted a few samples. Still haven't found where we go and unlock the caustic emitter from. I'm assuming it will be the Sirius tech brokers. Probably ought to check on that as well. Right, so the Sirius AX missiles have the Sirius in the name. But the caustic sync launchers don't. Ah, right. Just a minute. That says, right. I said it was human. All right, Guardian weapons, Guardian modules. Right, so it says it's a human tech broker. I went to a human tech broker, and I wonder if I was looking in the. Yeah, they didn't have the. So, all right, I will go to the serious ones and check there. Right, so that was a bit of a waste of time. Flying away from the fleet carrier without the scanners that we need.
Welcome, Commander. Adherence to the speed limit is appreciated.
And I've just boosted twice, which is going to take us way past where we need to go.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander.
So let's refuel again. And this time we'll
Confirmed. Ship is
get the
secure.
Xeno scanner.
Welcome, Commander.
Alright, utility mounts. So replace this ordinary Xeno scanner with the experimental enhanced one. Right, okay. Right, so the ordinary enhanced one, I know can scan ordinary ships from 2 kilometers away, but I believe with the caustic emitters we have to get a little bit closer because they throw out some interference.
Ship release confirmed. The launch underway.
Right, plot a route again for the Maelstrom.
Frameshift drive charging.
Launch successful. Farewell, Commander.
Now, what do you suppose is the button I set to be the button for field shutdown neutralizer? Oh, well, looks like we're going to get a chance to test it very soon. Yep, so there we go again. Yep, it's that button. So how far is the ship? Right, so I'm not making a great deal of distance on this, so yeah, this ship may have problems outrunning them. How fast am I actually going? 340.
Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one, engage.
So it looks like this is a Fargoid controlled system.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Being hyperdicted again. You're back again. So, yeah, thanks for coming back. My Aero Man. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, so since I sent you off to Provost Siberius Lake earlier, I have flown back to the fleet carrier. I have redone the ship to put all the right stuff on it, and we are now about to jump into the system with the Maelstrom in it. Now, again, I've been interdicted or hyperdicted pretty much every time I've done a jump, and I expect I'm going to be interdicted a couple of times on the way to the Maelstrom. I intend to just run away. I want to sort of go into the Maelstrom with as much as many resources as possible. Do I need to scan this system to be able to find it? So yeah, so you can see straight away we're in the system, and my HUD is interdicted straight away as well. Or have I just crashed into a star? No, there's a Fargoid behind me. Right. This is right. Let's just back off.
Power connectivity compromised.
Run away in normal space. while we're doing that, I'll see if I can see the maelstrom on.
Warning, hull breach
No, I can't.
taking internal damage.
So it looks like I'm going to need to go into exploration mode. Have I
Programming Lipintro.
scanned the system?
Programming Lipintro. Decontamination lipid sectors. Decontamination lipid sectors.
Yeah, so you see, while we're in the maelstrom, our HUD is going haywire.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going just pretty much the same speed as the Fargoid follow me, so it might take a while to run away. I'm just trying to break the mast lock. So is he actually making? I think he's actually getting closer. He is. He's going faster than I am. So that could be a little bit tight between me getting away or not. Although there's something I can do if it gets to the point when he can fire on me, because they can't turn around as fast as we can. So my frameshift drive is charging slowly, but he's also catching me slowly, so the closer it gets, the slower it will charge. Right, so I've got 2 more bars to get it fully charged. And he's getting pretty close to where I'll be able to start opening fire on me soon, so. Yeah, just in time.
Engage. Under attack.
Right, so I think I'm going to need to scan the system in order to find the maelstrom. Does it say on there which one's maelstrom? Transient signal source, concentrated signal source. That's not in the normal concentrating signal source, so let's look for that. That's right, is that it? Maelstrom, there we go. So we'll focus on that. Select that. It's not that far away. 3,000 light seconds. Far enough to be interdicted a couple of times. Yeah, as I was saying in the last stream, I did try to get a. Last time I went to a maelstrom, I was trying to get the idea of the size of it. It seems to have a radius of about 70 kilometers to the edge of the. Oh, let's try and. Can I win the fight? No, it doesn't look like I can. No. This ship's not manoeuvrable enough to do that, although it is taking him a long time
Power
to win.
compromised. Warning, ship breach. Under attack. Taking damage.
Right, so these look like they're all... Yeah, we shouldn't have any problems outrunning these. They're all scouts. We do want to get out of here quite quickly. And I've got caustic missiles, firing caustic missiles after me. Hopefully I'm far enough away from them that they're not going to hit. I don't want to be using limpets at this stage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, yeah, always submit to the interdiction. I think you're probably right. I normally do for interdictions against NCPs and other players. Yeah, I agree. I think I will do that from now on. When I get interdicted by guides, I submit. Yeah. Right, so the Maelstrom is just showing up as black at the moment, although we are still over 1,000 light seconds away. Right, so yeah, here we go again. Yeah, just submit to them, and immediately boost away. What do we have this time? Yeah, just scouts again. Yeah, and it is a lot quicker, the cooldown.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, that's my normal behaviour for pirates. I wasn't sure whether Far Guys would be any different. And I've got a feeling that the Medusas can probably outrun me. So if it was a Medusa interdicting me, then I might be better off trying to avoid them. So we're getting pretty close now. I'd thought I'd be able to see it from this distance. Right, so we've only taken 1% hull damage. I'm actually going to overshoot now. Is that right? Okay, that looks like it's very close to a planet in the ring system. Right, so still not visible. Just keep away from the planet a little bit. Won't go directly towards it. Ah, there's a slight grey blob. Interdicted again. This time it is that Cyclops? I'm making distance on it, so
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
let's just remind myself of what my rebuild cost is. 30 million. Oh no, 44 million. So yeah, I'd rather avoid paying that if I can. Oh, this is a different colour to the last one I was at. The last one I was at was far more yellow in colour. Right, do I... there's definitely lightning and stuff going on in there. Do I just fly into it until I drop out? Or do I actually...
Hull integrity compromised. Warning,
Right, okay.
hazardous environment.
So, see some emitters there. So I'll need to go into cool running. That means trying to remember what my key is for heat sinks. Right, so down on that seems to be my key for heat sinks. I need to switch to right, so it's which one is it? Xeno.
Warning, caustic damage detected. Taking damage. Programming limit drone. Hull integrity compromised.
Right, that wasn't what I hoped for.
Thrusters online. Taking damage.
Right,
Heat sink deployed.
oh, let's get the collector out.
Programming limit drone. Hull integrity compromised.
Is there anything for it to collect?
Decontamination limit successful.
What have we got here? Caustic mechanisms. We need caustic mechanisms. They are over there. Right, looks like we have also... let's open up the cargo scoop.
Deployed.
Right, what kind of Fargoid is that? Alright, it's a Cyclops. I'll probably take on a Cyclops if it comes after me. Let's hope we'll get some of these caustic mechanisms. He's not being that aggressive. Oh, he's flying away. Okay. I wonder if he's having problems seeing me. Can't remember what the range is on the collector limpets. I think it's about 1.5 kilometers. Or is it a kilometer? Yeah, so he's just gone off after that one. Don't want to hit it. Alright. So that's caustic shards. That's the other thing we need. So we'll go off after that. I think after we get this one, we'll fly out of the caustic area repair the hull and come in for another run. Right, so that is at 100% at the moment. Of course, in order to fly out of it, we need to know which way to go. Which I'm guessing is that way. Right, cargo scoop. Let's put the cargo scoop away.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Right, I wonder how far away we need to get to. Right, let's try decontaminating now. Decontamination link pit. Right, so having them all on the same fire group doesn't really help. Let's go and right, so decontaminate on 1 and repair on 2, and we'll remove them from that one there. Right, so right, let's try.
Programming limpet drone.
I appear to have lost a whole load of limpets.
Caustic substance neutralized.
Right, okay. And let's try.
Programming limpet drone. Repair limpet successful.
So yeah, my hull is beginning to repair.
Contamination limpet successful.
Did that die? I don't know, but the number of limpets I seem to have left seems to be continuing to drop. So let's travel further away. I've got a few finds there still. I'm not sure what they're from. What am I looking for? I'm actually looking to see how many limpets I have left. 7. Right, so they are going through those quickly. And what is that on the outside? It's a collector limpet still, so I still have my collector limpet. Right, let's try another repair limpet. Right, the repair limpet doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Repair limpet successful.
Alright. Screenshot time. Try and get that with some lightning behind us. Right, and I'll just save the screenshot. Oh, sorry. You've posted some more comments. What did you say? Let's have a look. Basilisk, 5 hearts, Cyclops 4, yep. It's only 1B. It's one. I've got a 1A collector limpet. Repair is useless. So does seem to be useless, doesn't it? I wonder if that's because my ship is so big and has so much hull. Oh, it has gone up 1% there. Normally on my exploration ship, this is the only other ship I normally do any repairs on. A repair limpet will repair sort of 3 or 4%. But this seems to be 3 or 4 limpets do 1%. I need to save my screenshot. So where am I?
Repair limpet successful.
Let's see. So again, yeah, that did 1%. So less than 1%. So let's go back in for another run. It looks like the repair limpets aren't going to be of much use. Now we get some big lightning for the screenshot, which is just what I was after before. Yeah, so we have the Maelstrom selected. Does it say how far it is? So it's saying it's 117 kilometers to the center. Now that will probably jump around a little bit as I get closer to it. Caustic damage I think started at about 75 kilometers from it last time I checked. They may not all be the same size. And we see the center just moved. And again. So anyway, I can see a caustic emitter down there. So let's get ready this time with the anti-xeno things. Oh, that's the xeno. Right. So perhaps I need to scan it first. Do I need to scan it first? So that's a xeno scanner repair. I don't appear to have a research. Don't appear to. Before we get it closer, let's make sure the fire groups are right.
Warning, caustic damage.
I'll get caustic damage now.
Taking damage.
So fire groups, research limpet. So there's a research limpet on there. It hasn't got anything else on it, so that should be all it needs. So, oh, research, there we go. Right, that is showing the signs of blowing again.
Flight assist on. Collector limpet expired. Heat sink deployed.
Right, so can we scan that?
Heat sink deployed.
Right, keep an eye on the hull. I think I will pull out when my hull gets down to 40%. Right. Right, so let's go towards that one now. that one. That one looks closer.
Heat sink deployed.
I've got a scan on it there. Let's try and get. Oh, that's going to.
Heat sink deployed.
Alright, so the research limpet is greyed out. Why is it greyed out? How close do we have to get get that to?
Offline.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's deploy a collector limpet.
Programming limpet trap.
Open up the cargo scoop and hopefully
Heat sink deployed.
that will get us some more materials. So that limpet should go after that material now. Seems to be moving. Right, so we're not having any luck with the corrosive samples, but we're getting some of the other things. Okay, how many of these things do we need? We need 12 of these. Right, so my hull is rapidly decreasing. Right, is that another thing over there? And that's a caustic shard. How many caustic shards do we need? We need oh no, corrosive mechanisms 10, and we need 20 caustic shards. Right, so my hull is getting very close to 40%, so I'm going to head off out of the maelstrom now. As soon as we've got this. Yeah, so.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Head back to the fleet carrier and repair. Do we need to get the decontamination limpet ready? Decontamination limpet.
Shields offline. Silent running.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Signature restored. Programming
That was a silent running button.
taking damage.
So this is getting a little bit close for comfort.
Damage. Caustic substance neutralized.
Alright, okay. Alright, let's put some.
Decontamination limpet successful.
Let's put some pips to systems. And we'll plot our way back to the fleet carrier now. So yeah, it looks like this process is going to take a little bit longer than I expected.
Cannot comply.
Right, so weapons away.
Frameshift drive charging.
So my error, man. I think it was you who spotted in the last stream that my fleet carrier didn't have fuel, and yeah, you were right. It was down to 180 light years worth of fuel. So I refueled that at the beginning of the stream as well. So yeah, if that was you, thanks for pointing that out. We just did a jump without being interdicted, so that's good. So let's.
Warning, temperature critical.
So why is this a really big star? Why is it taking so long to get around it?
Online. Warning.
It is a really big star. I might as well pop a heatsink because I've got plenty left.
Heat sink deployed. Frameshift drive charging.
Right, so you will see a limpet docking point. Yeah, yeah, not quite sure why the limpet flies away from the ship and then just comes straight back to it. That seems a little bit ridiculous. So yeah, that's how it worked on the Anaconda. When I repair an Anaconda, it just sort of latches back to the ship and then doesn't move until the ship's repaired. I expected them to sort of fly around all over the ship. Oh, not repair. You select that, then deploy the research limpet. Right, so there you will see a limpet dock point. Oh, is that actually on the? So you see a limpet dock point. Is that on the emitter? You then select that and then deploy the research limpet. Okay, I'll try that next time for the tissue. Yeah. So do I need to scan? Do I need to scan it in order to see the docking point? And right, okay. So the docking point is like a subsystem. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. So we'll try that next time. So that's why it didn't work this time. So then you go in the panel. Target the power plant, enemy ship, for example. Yeah, yeah. I have the target subsystems on a joystick button, so that should be easy enough. Just in the same way you select the hearts on an interceptor, I presume. Yeah. Alright, so we will try that next. Overshot again. Yes, I think they've got the temperature on this ship down about probably about 8%. It was running at 35, 36, I think, before I did that engineering. So I think that engineering has helped a little bit. And must remember to pick up the limpets again. When you get close, scan the generator. Right, yeah. Yeah, just gone too far again. That's what happens when you try and read stuff while you're approaching to land. So, have you managed to unlock them already?
Welcome, Commander. Adherence to the speed limit is appreciated. Docking request accepted. You are welcome to approach, Commander.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
Right, so we escaped there with 31% hull. And well, let's have a quick look to see how many of the things we actually picked up that we need. Right, so inventory,
Hello, Commander.
materials. So there should be, right, core dynamic corrosive mechanisms. Right, so we've got 12 corrosive mechanisms, and we need 10. So that's enough for the corrosive mechanisms. And the caustic shards. And caustic shards, we've got 6. We need 20. Right, so these are like normal things where when you pick them up, you get 3 of them. I've got a feeling that the caustic tissue samples probably won't work that way. Right, okay, so we are fully repaired, fully refueled. We just need to pick up some more limpets. Where is it? Limpets. Limpets, there we go.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I'll remove the shield generator and put a cargo rack instead. I will remove the shield generator, but I won't put a cargo rack there instead. I think 14 is going to be enough. What I will do though is I will put in another. I think I have another. Hull reinforcement. Yeah, because again, my shields weren't hit there at all. So yeah, I don't need the shield generator, but let's go for another hull reinforcement if I have one. Optional internals, and store that. Browse. Hull reinforcement. Is that fully? Yes, got deep plating on it and heavy duty. So yeah, we'll put another one of those in. Yeah, that will hopefully mean we can last a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, so again, the shields weren't there to protect me against caustic damage. They were mainly there to protect me against anything I may meet on the way. Right, so we'll plot a route back again.
You have departed the no-fire zone. Goodbye.
Right, so I know my scanner can scan 2 kilometers, but I seem to have to get a lot closer than 2 kilometers in order to actually select the target to scan it. I knew you did have to get closer than 2 kilometers to use the things. Does that mean I have to stay within that shorter distance? That doesn't seem right. We are. Are we there already? Right, okay, it looks like removing the shields has increased our jump range, so we can jump that in one go now. Okay. All right, do I need to scan the system again? No, I don't. So see how close we can get now before we get interdicted. Actually, while we're flying over there, let's double check the fire groups. So what have we got? So the first fire group is so first fire group is actual weapons if I needed to use those. Which again, hopefully we won't need to do that.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, so they're the weapons if we need to use the weapons. So the second fire group, what's on there? So that is the scanner. So Xeno scanner, data link, composition scanner.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So it's what's enhanced xeno scanner, data link scanner, composition scanner. What's on fire group 1? Don't seem to have anything on fire group 1. We have some weapons on fire group 1, okay. Fire group C, we have the collector limpets and research limpets. And on D, we have decontamination and repair. So, right, so that's probably where we want to be to start with on 2. I remember silent running. Silent running is another thing I should have been doing. If I was staying in the maelstrom for longer, then more limpets. But again, I didn't use all the limpets I had last time, and I had to leave the maelstrom. So for the time being, I think 14 is probably going to be enough. We'll see how it goes this time. See if I run out of Olympics before I have to leave, then yeah, maybe put in a bigger one. But I won't put it in that slot. I don't suppose it really matters which slot it goes in. But let's see how it goes. Now the maelstrom, which side of those rings is it on? It's on the bottom. Right, so far we've managed to arrive here with 0 damage. And it's just the other side of the planet, so take a wide path around it. Alright, normally well, I had already
Under attack, taking damage. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
if I drop out now, will it bring me into the maelstrom? No, it doesn't.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So how far do you have to get? How close do you have to get to these before you can drop out in it? Right, well, I'm going as slow as possible. There we go. It's about 200 kilometers. Okay. Right, can we see any emitters? Right, there's one over there. Alright, let's see how we go this time. Right, so when I get a bit closer, I'll go into silent running.
Programming.
So we're on silent running now. Right, have we got the right collector research now? Xeno scanner, alright.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Alright, so there it is scanned. Can I select the subsystems?
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Alright,
Deployed.
right, that looks like it's getting angry. I'm trying to remember what my key is to select subsystems. Right, a little bit too close to that one. Let's just go into collection mode again. We'll concentrate on the shards this time. Caustic shards. And turn off that.
Signature restored.
Right,
Programming limpet drone. Scoop deployed. Collector limpet expired.
right, so let's go back in for another go. Caustic mechanism.
Programming limpet drone.
Right, there's an interceptor over there. Just going to silent running again.
Silent running. Landing gear deployed.
Is that limpet going to go and collect?
Warning. Temperature critical. Thermal signature restored. Thrusters offline.
Oh, there was another one. Where did that come from?
Thrusters online.
Does that mean just reversing into one?
Landing gear retracted.
So, Dirty Beggar, hi. Yeah, sorry for not spotting your messages. Yeah, so yeah, it is in the left panel. I've linked it to a. I've also linked it to a key on my joystick. I'm trying to remember what that key was.
Thermal signature restored.
All right, so let's try that again. So silent running. We'll go after this one here. I can close the cargo
Scoop retracted.
and
Heat sink deployed.
so I want to get onto the scanner option.
Collector limpet expired.
Right, let's do it from the panel this time. Alright, where is it? So it's target. Oh, so the target isn't.
Warning, temperature critical.
Right, so the target isn't showing up as being in the panel. Caustic generator. Right, okay.
Function attack.
Right,
Offline.
screwed that one up again. It's just blown up again. What have we got? That's the heat sink. Did we get a I've got a corrosive mechanism this time. Right, so I'll leave that. We've got enough corrosive mechanism. Let's try another one. Hull's getting down to 60%, so just about got enough time to do one more. Right, there's one.
Warning, temperature critical. Thermal signature restored. Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear. I didn't do that. Is that just because it's overheating? Right, so silent running again.
Silent running.
I'm wondering if when it ejects the heat sink, it's the heat sink that's setting them off. Alright, so he just spurted me with caustic stuff.
Thrusters offline.
No, it's hit me again.
Thrusters
Right,
online.
did we get any caustic shards? Yeah, we've got caustic shards this time. So is that the caustic shards? No, it's caustic mechanisms. Where's the caustic shards? It's not. Oh, is that it down there?
Warning, temperature critical.
Caustic crystals. Right, so they are something new.
Taking heat damage.
So we'll.
Thermal signature restored. Thrusters offline. Thrusters
What was that?
online.
I didn't think there's anything anywhere near me. Why can't I? Why can't I activate my collector limpets? Landing gear.
Landing gear
Landing gear's
retracted.
gone out, down again. Oh, I know why, it's because it's too far away.
Programming limit drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
Alright, so yeah, we're getting close to 40% again. So I'll go and get one more caustic mechanism and then we'll go back and repair again. And I think I will call that a day because looks like it's taken us about half an hour to do a round trip. Yeah. Oh, so you were here a few days ago. Did you manage to unlock the caustic emitters? Not caustic emitters. What are they called? Caustic sinks. Yeah. So, how far was that? So I'm going to need to leave very soon. 26%.
Hull integrity critical.
Yeah, it's time to leave. I don't think that.
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal power. Canopy integrity at 50%.
Right, where's my decontamination limpet?
Compromised.
Decontamination limpet.
Canopy compromised.
Why is the decontamination limpet not? There we go.
Taking damage.
That's cutting it a little bit fine, I think.
Programming lipid drone. Decontamination lipid system. Caustic substance neutralized.
16%. That is cutting it a little bit too fine. Right, back to the fleet carrier.
Decontamination lipid sectors. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see what my modules are like. Guardian shard cannons down to 0 as you would expect. Don't really know why I bought those with me.
2, 1, engage.
Right, so we're back in one jump again. Alright, so you used a Dolphin, okay. Runs at 16% heat. Yeah, I have a type. What's it? Type 6 is a small one, isn't it? So it's type 9. I think, is it type 7? Yeah, I have a type 7 which is set up for cool running. But it's sort of, yeah, not got any hull reinforcements or anything like that, so I'm not quite sure how long it would last in there. I think that runs at about 17% as well. Yeah, that's set up as a smuggling vehicle for running cool. So right, so the Guardian stuff didn't do very well in my hull. How did everything else do? Everything else, cockpit canopy. Yeah, everything else is pretty close to 100%. So cockpit canopy is sort of close to the hull, isn't it? So it's only the canopy and the hull that seems to take damage from the caustic. Alright, so yeah, I don't think I have time to do another run tonight, so I think I'm going to call that a day here. Speed needs to be 200, 390 plus boost. I think my my speed is around that, I think, in this. So the fleet carrier's on the other side of that planet. Yeah, so I can outrun most of the interceptors in this, but I think it's the Hydra is probably just a little bit faster than me. Yeah, I've not managed to get any of the caustic samples yet, so I've got some caustic mechanisms, and I've got enough caustic mechanisms now, and we'll have a look to see how many caustic shards I've got. I don't think I have enough yet. I probably have 9 or 12. So yeah, so definitely concentrating on the caustic samples from now on. And I will also work out what my joystick keys are for selecting subsystems. Actually, let's do that now. I'm sure there'll be another ship somewhere around here that we can scan and just select subsystems on. So there's a ship there. So from the menu, you target it. Which ones are targeted? Then you go into target, and yeah, you see subsystems there. It should show you the subsystem you have. Right, so it's disappeared now. Alright, scanning next ship. Oh, so let's scan that ship. So that's the next ship. I know I had buttons set up for scanning next subsystem, but it's been such a long time since I've been in any combat, I've forgotten what it is. Is it up? Well, that's next weapons group. Ah, there we go. Drive. Right, so it's up and down on that stick. Right, okay. Right, so yeah, so that's me remembered how to scan subsystems with my joystick setup. All right, let's go inland now. Request docking.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander.
Scan detected.
Right, I'm not going to crash into the ship.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. How many limpets did I return with,
Docking accomplished. Clamps engaged.
if any?
Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
11. So, yeah, I might need more collector limpets when I go a bit better at it. But so far, 16 seems to be enough. We'll just stock up with those before we save.
Cargo hold.
Right,
at maximum
okay.
capacity.
That's it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will be probably streaming again tomorrow, maybe just the one stream. I imagine I'm going to have to unlock the caustic emitters before I can do any of the stuff that's going to be released. Oh, possibly the on-foot combat stuff tomorrow. So yeah, I may give that a go. Shooting down the Fargoid drones on foot. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow and seeing what's available in update 15. So bye bye for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Let me see if anybody else is streaming, and we can do a raid. So who else is streaming? All right, brother Sebastius is streaming still, so I will send you over to him, and for a short while I will join you. So he may be a little bit confused as to why I've raided him twice today, but yeah, here you go. See you next time.